to write English shorthand senior speed tools without any omission. Before writing speed, students must practice the following. Number one, hard words. Number two, writing similar strokes with crystal clear. Number three, phrases and contractions. Number four, intersections. Number five, advanced outlines. And finally, students must develop the art of creating spot advanced outlines. That is, doubling the first and last outline of the strokes for repeated words, which will result in writing English shorthand senior speed strokes without any omission. February 2019 speed. Hard words. Indication. Confidently. Accepted. Value. Surcharge. Levy. That. Evasion. Slabs. Solitary. Stick. Exhausted. Similar strokes. By the. For the. In the. At the. With the. Ye. Pair. Of. All. On. It may be. It can be. It has been. Which has been. In spite of the. Instead of the. In respect of the. Of the. On the. With the. That the. And also. Should also. But also. For which. In which. It cannot be. It may not be. In. Any. To be. What. It will. Which will. I do not. I did not. I shall. I wish. Today. To do. To it. It is. Which is. With thee. That thee. This thing. This pair. Of these. On these. These shall. With this. We are. Whether. You can. You could. If you. Future. With these. That these. Phrases and contractions. Has been. That there should be. As regards. We have. They are. In this connection. There is. I am aware. Able. More than. Of course. At the same time. For this purpose. They are. We shall be pleased. We shall be glad. In this regard. At once. We shall be. We open trust. Intersections. Finance Commission. Reforms Committee. Income tax. Of course. More development. Uberan and the company. Narayan and the company. Our requirements. As soon as possible. Advanced outlines. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. Budget. Finance Minister. If the. Should be. Agriculture. Must be. Has not been. He has not. Revenue. He has. Into the. Problem. Land revenue. Into. Agricultural. That this state. To remember. If it is. Point out. Agriculture. Will not be. Economic. Which have been. That there is no. I am aware. That we want. Who have. That there will be. To them. Will be. In spite of that. Finance Minister. Brought forward. Would not have been. That he. From the. Apart from this, into account, if this, what this, sales tax, rate of, that has been, may be, budget speech, with the, into the, economical, administration, very much, I would, Honorable Minister, he will, to his, and we will, I request, who are experienced, along with the letter from two messrs. Dear sirs, we are in receipt of your letter. Third instant, we are glad to inform you, by you, they have been, will be, very soon. We will therefore, at an early date, we enclose, we request, receipt of the, we take this opportunity, inform you, after the, there will be, notebooks, we would like to know, you will be able to receive, or receive of, so that the, with them, rewards faithfully, spot advanced outlets, production, deficit, special officer, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Get ready. Start. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I welcome the budget presented by the Finance Minister. If the reports in the press are an indication of how this budget has been received by the public, it may be confidently asserted that it has been received well, in spite of the indications of the center that the budget should be a balanced one and that there should be some more taxes, in spite of the instructions issued that agriculture must be taxed more, and also despite the valued opinion of the Finance Commission that land has not been taxed sufficiently, our Finance Minister has been bold enough to prepare a budget in which he has not changed the land revenue system. Perhaps he has very carefully examined the recommendations of the Land Revenue Reforms Committee, which went into the problem of changing land revenue into agricultural income tax in great detail, and come to the conclusion that this state would lose by a change over from land revenue to agricultural income tax. As regards this question, we have to remember that land has been sufficiently taxed and that it cannot bear any more taxation. If it is to be taxed anymore, I desire to point out that it will affect the production of food crops, and agriculture will not be an economic proposition with the surcharge and other taxes which have been introduced. Land has been sufficiently taxed. It is a welcome feature that there is no proposal for any additional taxation. Of course, I am aware that we want more projects and more development, and for that we need money. I do not agree with some members who have stated that they will be willing to pay more taxes if only they are properly levied and collected. I wish to point out to them the large amount of criticism made when the center imposed new taxes. If, in spite of that, our finance minister had brought forward any proposal for additional taxation, the budget would not have been welcomed as it has been today. In this connection, though there is a deficit in the budget, the finance minister had said that he expects to get some relief from the center. Apart from this, I desire to point out that if the taxes already levied or collected properly, more than half of this deficit will be made up. I am aware that a lot of commodities are being taken out in lorries from this state to outside areas without bringing in transaction into account. I dare say that if this kind of evasion of tax is prevented, we will be able to get much more than what is expected from sales tax. I also want to point out that a reduction in the rate of tax in the lower slabs may be considered. Then, one important point that has been mentioned in the budget speech of the finance minister is the appointment of a special officer to go into the question of the economical administration of a state. It is true that the expenditure on administration has been increasing very much. Of course, it is a salutary thing that a special officer is going to be appointed, but at the same time, I would suggest to the Honorable Minister that if only an official or a retired official is appointed, he will stick to his word practice and we will find only increase or correspondence in administration. I request that some non-officials who are experienced in administration may also be included along with the official to form a committee for this purpose. Letter from Guberan and Company, Salem, to Messrs. Narayanan and Company, Chennai. Dear sirs, we are in receipt of your letter of the 3rd instant. We are glad to inform you that the goods sent by you are of very best quality and they have been received in good condition. They are being sold at a very fast rate and we think that the stock will be exhausted very soon. We will therefore require further supply of these goods and we shall send our order at an early date. We enclose our check for the value of the goods and we request you to acknowledge receipt of the check. We take this opportunity to inform you that the schools are scheduled to reopen shortly after the summer vacation. So, there will be great demand for notebooks and other items of stationery. We would like to know whether you will be able to supply these items. We shall be pleased to know what items of stationery you can supply and what their price is. We shall be glad to receive your catalog in this regard. On receipt of this, we shall access our requirements and send our order in this regard as soon as possible. We shall be thankful if you send this information at once. We hope and trust that these items of stationery will be of good quality so that the students may be pleased with them. Yours faithfully, Star.